Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 The Show, and here we go with some more Kevin Millar Road to the Show. We don't have too many episodes left of this before MLB 14 The Show comes out on the PS4. Now, I am going to be cheating a little bit here too, because I didn't know until not too long ago that you could save a game on PS3, and then as long as you save it in the cloud, you could move it on over to PS4 with some stuff. So, I don't know. I still don't feel like paying $60 for a game I'm only going to use for a month is something that I want to do. So I did go ahead and try to rent it on GameFly. It is probably going to be a while before it comes out, but still may see MLB 14 The Show on here sooner than before, or earlier than I'd expected. Sorry, I'm so rusty. I mean, it's been a couple weeks since I've done this because of me preparing for my certification exam. So I took it actually yesterday morning, and it was brutal for me because I mean, you guys who have watched my videos before kind of know I'm somebody who stays up really, really late. So I'm usually up to like 6 o'clock in the morning doing this type of stuff for you guys. So I had to get up at 9 a.m., which I figured that out. For me, that's like 2 o'clock in the morning for most people, or like 3 a.m., you know, the equivalent of that, to go and take my certification exam. And I ended up passing. I got a 96%, so it really came down to all the studying that you guys allowed me to do. So I really do appreciate it. I know, you know, me being away for a while, it does hurt the channel and stuff like that. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, me getting these certifications and everything does far more for my family than anything else. So it was a sacrifice, yes, but it definitely paid off in the end. So it was 50 questions total. I ended up missing 2. I know one of them that I missed because, gosh, I don't know if this is bad for me to admit, but all the questions are worth the same amount of points. Okay, so there's a lot of multiple choice questions, and, you know, it would be like, let me think of one of the questions. So it would be like, if you have an IP address such and such, what subnet does it fall within, or what is the network ID for it? And so I'd have to calculate it out. That one wasn't too bad. There's other ones. It's like, if you see this command on a router, what does it mean? And, you know, that one was really, really easy for me to figure that out. But there's this one question. It was this huge simulation. It's like, go ahead and configure 5 routes on this router, change the name of the router, blah, 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 blah. And it seriously would have taken me like 7 or 8 minutes just to go ahead and complete that one question. And so I saw it and what it was asking me for do. And I was like, you know what? Forget that. Like, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a hit on this one and just pass. But because I had done a lot of studying, it really was like I just flew through it really quick. They gave me almost, 110 minutes is when I had to figure, or is how long I had to be able to finish a 50 question exam. I got it done in about 20 minutes. So that was pretty gratifying, just knowing, you know, that I had this stuff down and everything. So I've been working on like my LinkedIn profile and everything, just so that way as I'm looking for jobs and stuff like that, I do look more professional, and it's really cool now being able to see all the different certifications that I have and everything. Like, seriously, it's really, really rewarding because, I mean, as far as my education goes, like, I never finished college. I plan on finishing college and everything. It's just, I don't know. It's good to know that, like, I'm learning stuff, enriching myself, just becoming more knowledgeable about stuff that I really, really like, and that's going to go ahead and turn around and help me out in the future. So, that being said, I did want to thank all of you for giving me that time off and really not bothering me or anything like that with a lot of, you know, tweets or things like that being, why aren't you posting, you know, are you dead, all that stuff. I mean, I always want to try and communicate everything with you guys so you know what's going on. And I really appreciate that you guys understand that this is not my life, this is not my job, this is something that I do for fun, and you guys see it as something that's fun too. So, more than anything, kind of wanted this video to be a giant thank you and let you guys know how I did. So, I did post it on Twitter, so thanks everybody who responded with a congratulations as well. And if you do post congratulations on here, thank you in advance for being so supportive. What else do I have to go over with you? There's actually a lot of things I have to talk to you about. in this video here too. So I have applied for a few more jobs, which I'm pretty excited about. There's one in particular that I'd absolutely love to be able to get. It's working at the public school system as an IT analyst. So the job description was that I would have to go and troubleshoot like computers, especially like Windows and Mac OS, OS X, sorry. So I'm not doing too much with Linux, which I'm okay with that. And then mobile devices. So Android, iOS specifically. And since I work at Verizon, I mean, that stuff's a piece of cake for me to, go ahead and troubleshoot and everything. There's also this other thing where this is what I'm most excited about, but I'd be part of a group that would kind of plan some things for the public school system as far as technology goes. And that gets me really, really excited because, I look at my education, like when I was in high school and everything, and, I think about some of you guys going through high school today and how things are different because of the use of technology. Now, when I was a kid, I mean, the internet was really becoming mainstream and everything. Like, I remember in middle school using Napster, which probably outdates a lot of you guys. And I remember, like, getting an email was, like, ridiculously cool. Now email is kind of annoying with how many I get. But, now there's tablets and things like that. Laptops are a lot cheaper and more common, and it's really, really cool. And to think about how that type of stuff can help education and being part of a group that would help determine like how much technology would be used in the public school system, I think is really cool. So I'm hoping that I get that. So I will keep you guys posted on it because if I do get that job, that does mean I am like a 9 to 5er. So I'd be really excited about that. So, doesn't mean I don't know. Like, I kind of do like being up late at night, but at the same time, I feel like I kind of miss out on some things with like my family and and all that since I do sleep later. But I don't know. We'll see how that ends up. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. So things with the channel. So, you're going to be seeing me posting more for a couple reasons. This kind of ties into what I've been talking about earlier. So, with this one certification that I got, there's a second half to it. And with the second half being a class, I actually dropped the second half. Because if I do change jobs, like I'm not paying for any of these certifications like Verizon is. And so if I end up finding another job and I'm not working at Verizon anymore, then I have to front the cost of the schooling here. And the last certification that I took, granted, I've got about $8,000 of tuition reimbursement I get a year. $1,400 went to that first certification. So for the second course, I'd have to pay another $1,400. Now, if I'm not working at Verizon anymore, like if I start the class and I get another job midway through, then I have to go ahead and pay $1,400 out of pocket. And if I am willing to go ahead and just study the stuff myself, kind of go at my own pace, then, I'm really spending just a couple $100 out of my own pocket to go ahead and pay for the certification. And with everything that I've gone through, I'm really confident that I'd be able to go ahead and master a lot of this myself. So since I can go at my own pace, that means I can set more time aside to be able to do videos and all that. Like, I'm not so pressured to be studying for these exams and all that. Eventually, I'm going to be like, you know what, got to buckle down. I got to study a little bit because I do want to go ahead and take the exam, but it may not be for some time. So, kind of feels good to know I'm going to be back doing more videos. I don't expect it to be like 5 videos a day or anything like that before, because I do want to take some more time, of course, to be studying. Just not necessarily as intense as I was before. Gosh, I am getting destroyed. This honestly has been one of the worst games that I've had pitching, period. So I'm not excited about how this is ending up. 4-4 in the top of the 5th. Gosh, Gosh, my curveball has just been failing me right and left. That's going to go for a ground rule double. I might have to stop throwing it altogether. So, wow. It is kind of weird to think that the Kevin Millar series is going to be done soon. The Lou Gehrig series will be done soon as well. So, I've kind of started working on some of the artwork for everything with the show to get that all prepped up, because that is something I do want to keep up on a little bit more than I have in the past, especially lately, just because with the amount of the lack of time that I've had, I really haven't been able to go and put anything together for, like, you know, video or for thumbnails and stuff like that. And I know that hurts viewership, but it's never really been about numbers and stuff, so it's okay. Kind of excited, too, because we're going to be seeing not just MLB 14 the show, but there's also going to be some other games on the PS4. I am kind of disappointed with well, I don't know. I understand this, too. Like, you know, the PS4 has been out now since November, and, you know, so 5 months now. And it's been a long time since I've actually turned mine on. Because I went through this phase where I was playing, like, a ton of NBA 2K14. Like, just a ton of it. So I have, like, a lot of Octavio Chadwell games saved up. But other than that, I really haven't turned it on. I mean, it's been my PS3. Granted, I have Madden 25 on the PS4. It's just I can't get Teddy Crocker moved on over to that, and I don't want to start a new one. You know, MLB 14 the show hasn't come out. NCAA football doesn't exist anymore. It's a sad, sad time. So, man. I don't know. We'll be seeing more of it, of course. And I'm excited about that. Go ahead and put my hard-earned money to use. All right, 7-4 here in the top of the sixth. So we really have gotten some things going offensively, and that's been helping me out. Granted, I know 4 runs over the span of 7 innings really isn't too terrible. But, you know, compared to what I've been able to do before, and the fact that I'm on a hot streak right now, this is not good. I don't expect, you know, to be all of a sudden in a, you know, cold or going cold or anything like that. But the big thing that's been hurting Kevin Millar in this game, and also in a lot of the other games lately, it's just for some reason it seems that my location is way off. Now I kind of miss the days where I had the knuckleball, because you were never really off target. I mean, the whole point of it was you had no target. I mean, you throw it and you could go just about anywhere. So I do kind of miss that. Maybe I'll be able to, well, no. I was thinking, I'm like, maybe I could do that in the future, but then I remember Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan did not have a knuckleball. So seeing a lot of fastballs like that and a lot of strikeouts. I've kind of been thinking, too, I'm like, do I want to keep those 2 series going? Like, you know, with MLB 15 the show, I don't know if I'm thinking too far ahead. I probably am thinking too far ahead now that I think about it. But I don't know if I should go ahead and keep those series going, or if I should go ahead and start a new one every single year with another historic player. Something to think about. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll hit it when we get there. I'm sure I'll put it up for like a vote or anything, you know, or something like that. So, geez, that was a lot higher than I was expecting that slider to be. The slider seems to be the pitch that's the most outside of where I want it to be. All right, so we're going to see if I come back in for the 8th inning. Okay. Yeah, not too good offensively. Yeah, I get pulled. Andrew Bailey's in right now. Last time he came in, he didn't have a good appearance at all. Okay. Well, at least I know the worst that can come out of this is a no decision for me. Gosh, Craig Kimbrell, way to be. All right, so I end up getting another win here in this one. I gave up a lot of hits, 11 hits in this one, 9 Ks over the course of the game, but I do end up with my 2nd win of the season. No losses yet. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I know I went over a lot in this video, but it has been a while. So I wanted to keep you guys up on what's going on. So thanks again for watching. I sure do appreciate it. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.